hundreds of protesters swarmed Seattle streets.
Move back!
No!
You got one chance, move back!
Demonstrators block port entrances. Police fight back with flashbang grenades. And KIRO 7 puts you in the middle of it all. Seattle police and protesters clashed loudly in several locations around the Port of Seattle tonight. Occupy demonstrators say their goal was to shut down the entire port by shutting down traffic and workers' gates, and they succeeded at Terminal 5. That is where KIRO 7's Gary Horker is now live. Gary?
That's right, Monique. There was a very large group of protesters demonstrating here. Their goal, as you mentioned, was to block the gate the longshoremen used to get to work and work their second shift. They did just that with that debris field you see right up against that fence. Protesters tell me they're battling the very large corporations managing trade here. At one point, protesters laid in the street, blocking traffic while police ordered them to move out. Protesters were defiant, building a large barricade out of wood and metal scraps. Occupy demonstrators blocking the entrance to Terminal 18 so trucks couldn't make deliveries.
Move back! Move back!
No!
You got one chance, move back, sir! Remember, you're peaceful!
We weren't moving. You move a foot back and he's like, more. So we stood our ground and they just kept charging.
KIRO 7 photojournalist Katie McDowell was being pushed while she was shooting the chaos. Police began pepper spraying demonstrators, and while some were treating their burning eyes, police lobbed in percussion grenades to clear demonstrators from the street. An hour later at Terminal 5.
So people are staying here, but we're not trying to trap you in here, obviously. We know there's another way out.
Protesters form a human chain and put a real chain around a gate used by longshoremen, hoping to shut down the second shift. Many longshoremen did not support the Occupy demonstration.
There's a lot of revenues lost. You know, I don't get paid tonight. Everybody who's coming in here to work doesn't get paid tonight. That's kind of tough to take.
It's about shutting down commerce. It's about our standing up to the 1% and telling them we're not going to take it anymore, and we will put our bodies on the gears of the system in order to do so.
One officer was hurt reportedly when he was hit in the face with a plastic bag filled with paint. 11 arrests at the scene we just showed you. And if this terminal was working tonight, I'm told train cars would be loaded with goods that would be ultimately destined for Chicago.